Hello, good morning, folks. Today we will continue to our previous left off, in which I intentionally left off due to some urgent business that arises. But today I have quite time, so let's do this. So let me first see where were we. Okay, so we were working on fixing the task in which I have to add set person, given name, into the person's array. Let's see what my status is. If I click on add set persons, so let's see, value is phone book phone. In this part, we'll only be adding names to the phone book. Let us start by putting an additional person to the phone book. You can use the code below as a starting point for the app component of your application. Okay. Um, the new name state is meant for controlling the form input element. Sometimes it can be useful to render state and other variables as text for debugging purpose. You can temporarily add the following element to the rendered component. Okay, if I can, then if I can, then let's see, nothing happened because it's also about to put what we learned in the debugging React automation chapter of part 1 into good use. The React Developer Tools extension is incredibly useful for tracking changes that occur in the application state. After finishing this exercise, your application should look something like this. If I click, then it should be added. So let's say I would like to do this. And why does it feel like I have already done this? I don't know. It just feel like okay. So let's say it's my written part. Uh, Set new. So what I want when I click on this, input element should be taken from here and added in this. So so uh, set person's name, but set new name as name. Then what have nothing. Okay, the target value. Is it even taking it? Okay, so let's first see if this is working or not. Working. And I click on it. Up. I just saw something really incredible just now. Okay, so it was for that reason. Okay, let's see. So it's not even printing the console log, and On submit, I want to click. I should push to the existing. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Currently in my code, I am trying to work on this button feature in which if I write any name in the input box and then click on the add button, then it should be added and displayed. Okay, let's say you're mixing up two completely different events, on change and on submit. Right now your code is trying to read input value during form submission incorrectly. Let's debug this like engineers. Okay, this doesn't exist. Why? Okay, so that is precisely why I'm feeling this. Okay. Uh, Page fresh. This line inside submit handler is wrong. Why? Because event.target during submit refers to the form, not the input. You attached on submit add number to div, but on submit belong to form. Is that so? So I should have done this from the start. Let's see now what. Okay, I got it. So this was one issue. Okay, problem four. Your input is uncontrolled. React isn't managing its value. Yeah, right. I have to write it down like value equal to new. I don't know. Some field until handler is will render read on field if the field should win. Uh, let's see value and on change. But even it's said like inside the on change. What should I do? Handle name change. Typing. So set a new name to, let's say this is what they are trying to tell me. Const handle name change to event.r. Okay. Inside the submit handler, let's say uh, my scroll is not properly working either. Mm. So I do have, or either I have to create one. Okay. Mm, let's say inside my add number. First, remove this. Let me see the state of our application. Okay. So in the add person, we have event passing, and this for preventing page reload. And now we have something like this. Inside this, I am creating a new person object, and inside that, I am getting the name keyword and a new name value. And in the set person's value, what I'm doing is this person's concat the object. I think I think handle name change inside this, and if I'm not sure, but yeah, values would be new name. And what they are telling me to do is inside these numbers, do persons dot map each person should be inside the p tag. Key will be person dot id, and inside that I would like to have person dot name. So currently one added. If I click this, okay. So let me go through the whole code again where I made mistakes. So I didn't create this. Like, what should be happen if I write? So inside the set new name, I should be having this target. The main logic of the feature is this, that I have to create one object. Inside that I have to pass the current name, which is new name, that is, and this current value I have to inside my set person's variable. I have to concat this and setting the set new name to empty. See, update app component. No, no, no. Exercise. What is this? 2 point. Which one is this? 6.6. Uh, add app component with phone book adding. Let's see. Phone book step 2. Prevent the user from being able to add names that already exist in the phone book. JavaScript arrays have numerous suitable methods for accomplishing this task. Keep in mind how object equally works in JavaScript. Reference global object array. Issue with warning with the alert command when such an action is attempted. When you are forming strings that contains value from variable, it is recommended to use a template string. Okay, so if the new name variable holds the value are the hell as the template, this same could be say there. Okay, so mm, so inside this, I have to add one check case. Let's see. Let's see. Before adding here, if if let me. This is why I sometimes feel like sluggish because I didn't even check properly like what kind of data I'm getting. Let's see. What inside this? I do have like key ID. I'm passing through it. But like I do not have that, right? Name this. Okay. Okay. So if persons dot find inside that x, if x is equal to person object dot name, then what I would like to do is alert this person object dot name is already exist. Let's see if it's working. I have a feeling it will not work. Hello, hello. So it didn't work properly. It should check. Let's see if I am able to do this. I would like to console log persons first. This array of object persons find inside that if object dot name and persons dot name. Let's see what do I get. Let's see if I give a hello. Then okay, so persons dot yeah because it is an array, so I just cannot directly access the value inside. Uh, let's see persons dot find and it shouldn't okay, let me add set person to empty, set new name to empty. Let's see hello then again. Okay, now again if I try hello, it shouldn't let me do that. Person object, so it should be reiterating, right? Let's see, let me ask ChatGPT if where I am wrong. Now I have tasks in which I don't want to let user add same name. So where I am coming short here. The issue is mainly about understanding what find returns and what you are comparing. Find returns an object. Oh, I see. I should have like x dot name. Okay, right? That's why. So basically, what happened is that persons is an array, and x is an each element of that array, and the element is object. And for accessing any kind of key value inside the object, we have to do something like this. Now let's see if I can do this. It should be done. If I do this, hello solid exists. Okay, so why it added again? Okay, so false your actual data like this. Yes, connect. Okay. Another important bug is that is very dangerous because persons should always be an array, and then map will explode later. State shape constantly matters a lot. Okay, so this is how it should done. Because existing person, if it says this, alert, set new name, and I do not want to let them add. So let's see, edit. Hello. Okay, so what did I miss? Set new name to empty, but I do not want to add this one as empty, and simply I would like to return it. Okay. So exercise. This was fun. 2.7. Update phone book component to do not let same user same name into our phone book. Now, let's say 2.8, the phone book step 3. Uh, let's see, phone book step 3, we have expand your application by allowing user to add phone numbers to the phone book. You will need to add a second input element to the form along with its own event handler. Something like this. Okay. So what I have to do now is let's see. I would like to have another div. Inside the div, I will have my phone number, and I would like to have handle phone number change, and value would be new number, and inside inside this, let me do a to do add numbers as well. So I have to create another sheet in which I will create const new number set new number is equal to use state empty, and inside this, if it's possible, I would like to have number added. Let's see, let's remove this and put this as an empty array, and now inside const handle phone number change, what I want is this event in set new number, I will have my event target dot value, and after let's see, I will have const add. Okay, so this should be called. So I have to work inside this. So this event dot target, and let's see, number is equal to new number. So let's see, if I'm getting name, then I would like to have number as well. And I do not have to look for existing person. So let's see if I can do this. Okay, so let's see, hello, and if I add, it is only displaying hello. Okay, so yeah, I have to like now display the okay number as well. Okay, now it looks pretty good. Okay, I able to do it. Eight update phone book component to have another number field. And let's see what is 2.9. The phone book step 4, implement a search field that can be used to filter the list of people by name. So inside the phone book, I would like to have uh say div. Inside the div, I will have a filter shown with, and then I would have my input, and inside the placeholder search name sample Arthur Hellas, something like this, and I will have one breaking change. Yeah, so let's see. Uh, if I so let's see, this might be a good idea. Mm, let's do this. Let's say let's say where is my code? So inside this, I will have another h2 and add new and let's say what I want to do is I wonder if I should this inside this. Okay, so Inside this add number, I would like to have on change handle search. And what I would like to do is to get let's say handle search the event search term. Let's search term is equal to event target dot value, and why it is giving me error. I'm just creating say cost. What I want to do is I would like to is to um okay, so this is why it was giving me error. Target dot value, and what I will do is inside the persons dot find met no filter, because I would like to return the each element. So what I will do, if the search term includes x dot name, then I would like to return those name, uh, uh return find names. Let's see if I able to do it or not. First, let me add few hello. Degree. So if I let's see, I can add another one. Wait, why didn't value go? Okay, the name value is gone, but phone number is not. Okay, so what I want to do is first let me remove this and name idle phone input. Set new name to this. Then I would like to okay, so set new name, set new number. Okay, this might be to job. Okay, so that was the issue. Let's say I would like to add another hello with this, and let's say Kami Kaze. This. So if I write hello, so it should be shown after, or how you can replace is an implement that is placed outside the HTML form. Insensitive, meaning that the search term also returns that content also within uppercase A. When you are working on an debug, it's often used hardcode some dummy data into your application. I mean, it's fine. Well, let me do that then. If it's so much telling me to do, I can put this here, right? Yep, here. Save and if I store, so I do have some. So now they are telling me that if I do yes, wait, why it is giving me alert box? Okay, so I also found another bug. Mm. Then let me get the this search term and let me get the this find name. Okay, so if I do Hellas, so inside this I'm not getting any. X dot name. I have feeling I'm still somewhere confused. Let's say if let's ask GPT for this. Ini? So uh, in my current code, I am working on a feature like search. So if it matches the person array's name or more like case insensitive if it's in the person array then it should show. Also one more bug I found is alert, which meant to say if I click on empty add button that it is fired. If I click, if I write something in my search box and hit enter, it's fired. You have now hit a very real front-end engineering concept. Search filter should usually be derived state, not imperative logic. Right now, your handle search is trying to filter log return values, but the return values go nowhere. React ignores them because you are not storing or rendering them. Problem one is wrong search logic. Why isn't it is backwards? How? Okay, okay, okay. So what I would like to do is if x dot name. dot includes my search term. Search term meaning does person name contain search term? No search. You currently don't store search input anywhere. This becomes your source of truth. I thought I just might be able to do it without, let's say, const search term set new search term empty and inside this I would like to set new search term names. Probably case insensitive search. Real search should normalize both sides, so use two lowercase. So value to lowercase. I did it. This is very important at table where your search input lives inside form. Pressing enter inside any input in form triggers submit. That's why add number fires alert appear. We'll fix more search outside form because search is not part of added content submission. This is the correct semantic fix here. I have my doubts, but I thought that this will not work. So, okay, I moved it. Mhm. Value search term. So input. Now I have to add value. Search term. Let's see what I got. Okay, so it's not properly displaying, and it's displaying something really weirdish. Step by step proper solution. This is much better design. Add search. I did it. Update handler. Handle search. That is what it actually doing. Getting me the search target. Just update state. Okay. So that's what they want me to do. So let me do it with set search term. Set search. Now create a derived filter statement. Filtered person. Add. I will add inside filter. I will add to each person name. It includes X. Uh, search term dot to lowercase. Why this is helpful? Now every render automatically calculates person system filtered person map. Inside that, I would like to have list of that x dot name. Just that. Okay. So this is the mistakes I made. This is fun. The current which is this exercise 2.9. Add a search feature in phone book by name. Hmm. Okay, let's see. If you have implemented your application in a single component, refactor it by extracting outside suitable parts into new components. Maintain the application state in all events in the app component. It is sufficient to extract three components from the application. Good form for adding new app people to one component that renders off. Okay, so that's what they want me to do. Understood. So inside my components, let me remove these two and filter person form and person. Okay, let me add a filter. Then I would like to have person form. I would like to have person. Let dissect this step by step. So first, let me write export default filter, full filter. No, this is not because filter is equal to this, and later I will provide export default filter. Yeah, this is much better. If I return, then I would like to have my props here. Inside this is what exactly I want. Let's see. Clam, and I would like to have this uh filter version here, and let's see. Let's see. I would like to have this one. this. Uh, Let me do this small just in case. For a filtered persons is not available anymore. So what I will do is uh, then I will also move this inside this. Handle search. No, it shouldn't be moved on handle search. Let's say in my handle search. Cross handle search. Yeah, that's it. That should do the job. Yeah. I would like to have props dot handle search. Yeah. Now I have to manage what I'm missing is search term. Term is equal search term. And I can access them by using props dot. And now what I'm missing is persons array. So persons will do exactly this persons array. And by accessing this props dot person, props dot person, everything should work as before. If I'm getting some kind of error, that means that means something is not wrong. Okay, so inside, let's see console log props. What props I'm getting at? The props I'm getting is search terms, persons array, and handle search. Search term is currently empty. Inside the 11 search term. Okay, props start. Now it should work. Yep. Okay, one component is done. Let's move on to the next one. Let's have performance form. Inside this cons for performance form, I will have props here, and I will have export default person performance form. Yeah. Inside that I will have my return statement, and inside I will have my form PAM. Okay, so inside this person form, I'd like to have performance form, and let's see, add number is equal to add number. So now I can directly use props dot add number, and I would like to have a few of them as well. Let's see, handle name change. Just a minute. हाँ यार समझ गया Okay, so let's see, where were we? We were fixing the missing props. Yeah. So now let's see if I do props dot and it should work. Let me do this all over the place quickly. uh props dot new. Now I will do props dot handle change and what I want is now I need new name and I will pass that new name and handle phone number change. I'll pass handle phone number change. Let me do something like this so it is easier to see what things I'm getting at and handle new name and I will pass new number. Let's see if I'm getting any kind of errors. It will look this. Okay, it's successfully done. I was thinking of writing each commit, but I guess it's fine. I can just wrap it into the exercise 2.10. Okay, so performance is complete. Now I have to work with persons array. Sorry, persons component. So let's do this. Cos persons is equal to props. Then I will have my return statement and have fragments, and I will have cons export default persons. I will do this, and inside this I will have this spam, and I will have boom. So what I'm missing is just a persons. Let's see. Side I will have persons array, and what I'm missing is persons prop. So let's pass this persons props. Yeah, and I can, let's see, I remove this and I can have props dot persons array, and let's see if I got any troubles. I don't think so. Yep, looks good. And this concludes the forms. Let's see. uh Refactor the code. The exercise was 10. So main, and I think we have to go now on the next part. Yep, yep. So this is it for today's stream, folks. We will continue tomorrow with the new getting data from server. Let's go. We are so much close to completing this, and I think this is one of the things that I'm also looking forward, because I would like to see how we get data from actual server. So yeah, thanks for having with me so far. Happy coding and peace.